Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Mamie.
And I'm Dwayne.
Thank you so much for joining us here today. If this is your first time tuning in, please hit that subscribe button.
Like and share.
Thank you so much. All right, today we want to take you on a journey with us on our review of our cruise on the MSC Seascape. All right, so we'll just jump right on into it and let you know what happened. Okay, so we actually flew into Fort Lauderdale and we caught a lift to the port. And we stayed the night before, we stayed in Hampton Inn in the Brickell area downtown right by the port. So we stayed the night. We wanted to make sure we got there early. So if we had any plane delays or any issues, we would have plenty of time to get things rescheduled and make it there to the port so we don't miss our cruise. So we did go a day ahead, had an awesome night before. And then the next day we got up, we had breakfast, took our time, got to the port. And I'll tell you, our trip started off a little rough. That morning breakfast, all that was great. But as soon as we got to the port, we started having issues. We got to the boat, the MSC Seascape. We got ready to, we had the shuttle drop us off right there at the port, right in front of the gate to walk in. And as we were, my husband, if anybody don't know, he has a disability, so we do have to have, we do order like a scooter or some assistance for getting on the ship. So we got there and we got to the port and we were all happy and everything was going great. So we thought.
Yes.
So we asked for a wheelchair. I asked for a wheelchair. So my husband needs a wheelchair. Can you please get us a wheelchair? The gentleman there says, sorry, you guys need to go down to the other end. You have to go to the other end. You can't come in. That wasn't good because, one, I asked about getting our scooter delivered outside, at the bottom of the port so we can get in. So my husband wouldn't have these issues because, of course, you all guys know if you've been on a cruise, it's a lot of walking you have to do.
Yes.
And if you don't, it is a lot of walking. So we wanted the assistance prior to getting on. And on other cruises that we have taken in the past, we pick up that chair, either the wheelchair or the scooter, right at the pier, right at the dock outside the terminal before going in. Well, we were told with MSC, we couldn't do that. So we were denied that. And then when we got there, which they have wheelchairs, I asked for assistance to get the wheelchair so we could walk in, and we were denied that. So not a good start, but as soon as my husband was denied, turned around, we had an accident. He had an accident. He fell. So it made it a bit difficult for us getting on the boat. So now we're down at the infirmary, if I can say the word right. We're down at the doctor at the ship because of the fall and everything that happened outside the ship. So it kind of made it hard for us and made us have to jump through a lot of different hoops and go through a lot of different things. And if y'all see my husband's head, he has a scar on his head. And I actually believe that's because we were denied the wheelchair at the gate. And to be honest with you, the whole trip, when it comes to that portion of it, I'm going to say MSC did not measure up to what I would have expected anyone to do when you have disabled or, anyone needing assistance. It was not handicap accessible. We were told that our chair was going to be left in our room where we could charge it and we could use it. It'd just be in our room. We did not have a handicap accessible room because there was none available, but we're told that our chair would be in there and we would be fine. That did not happen.
Nope.
So as you see, we're starting off with the negatives, the bad part of it. There is a lot of great things that did happen, but I'm going to tell you this is how it started. So we get to the room. Well, first we were told to go to the infirmary, if I could say the word again. And that, after getting up there and my husband being pushed there in the wheelchair, it wasn't open. They were closed from 12 to 4. So then we were told we could go ahead and go to the room, and they tried to push us to the room, but that didn't work either. We got to the room. The chair is on the outside in the hall, not in the room. And not only that, the chair couldn't fit in the room at all because, right? When we got there, the chair was on the outside and it could not even fit through the door to get in the room. And then we were told, okay, we'll just charge it on the outside in the hall.
Right.
Couldn't do that either because there was only European outlet up really high in the hall. So there was no outlets, of course. It was American outlet, extensions that we needed. And we was kind of out of luck with that too. So now this meant we needed to call housekeeping or guest services to come get the scooter every day to charge it so we could use it. That didn't go well either. They did come get it some nights. But with that being said, the wheelchair died multiple times while we were out and about, like at dinner and things of that. And we had to call for help for them to come and get it or come charge it, and just made it a little difficult. But with all that being said, that was probably the bad part of it. But if you know me and my husband, we don't let nothing distract us.
Right.
We are out for a good time and we're going to have fun. We paid a lot of money for this cruise and we're going to enjoy ourselves. Okay. So I wasn't happy to start with, and these are my negatives. Unfortunately, MSC gets a big thumbs down, double deuce, for handicap, accessible, or being helpful to people with disabilities.
Yes.
Big no-no. Because there was multiple things throughout that whole cruise that we had that was not up to par. Now, moving on to the positive or the good things that happened, the ship is beautiful. The ship is beautiful. I have a lot of videos out there showing you the ship, showing you some good times, some fun times. It's beautiful. They did a magnificent job building that ship. It is beautiful. Beautiful. You'll see some of the videos I have out there. Just click on those and take a look. Okay. All right. So the ship gets a big thumbs up.
Yes, it does.
The food, I'm not as picky as a lot of people, nor is my husband. You're not that picky either.
No, I'm
Right,
not.
Dwayne? There was some good days, and there were some bad days. And I just take that like that, some good and some bad. The food couldn't stand some improvement.
Right.
But on the overall, if I was to score 1 to 10, I would give it probably 6, 6.5. What would you give it, Dwayne?
Give it 6.5.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, on Captain's Night, where they had lobster and shrimp, the lobster was dried out. it was overcooked.
Yes.
So that didn't make, and we ate, I think we ate pretty much every night. We ate in the dining rooms when we didn't, and we did do some specialty restaurants as well.
Right.
But some of the food was good. Some of it was good. But they could stand for some improvement when it comes to, I know they're serving a lot of people. But some of the things, like, I love cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Cheesecake was not it. And I'm not as picky as a lot of people, but yeah. What you think?
Cheesecake, it was all right, but it could have been better.
Yeah, there was nothing I could say that stood out that was awesome
No.
on it. I mean, the food we ate, they fed us. It could stand some improvement, but I wasn't there for the food. Let me just tell you.
Right.
We weren't there for the food, but they fed us. But the cost. I wanted to talk about the cost. I know a lot of people say they go on MSC because it's cheap, lower cost, or all that. I do not consider this cruise that we went on to be cheap, because it wasn't. We paid over more than $3,500 for us to be in. We was in cabin 9260,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a suite. It was supposed to be a balcony suite with an extended balcony.
Right.
The balcony was extended. It was huge. Like I said, the cabin was not huge. It was like a regular room, if you ask me, on any other of the other ships that I've sailed on with the balcony room. It was no bigger than any of those.
Right.
I did have some issues with the cleanliness of my cabin. I did take pictures of all that. Unfortunately, it should have been cleaned better. The carpet and the sofa, it were stains all over the place. So unfortunately, I have to tell the truth. I said I was going to give you the full review and tell you what it was, and that's what it was. So MSC dropped the hat on making sure that room was ready for the next guest.
You're right about that.
It took them about 3 days of trying to clean that carpet and getting the couch to an acceptable standard. The floor, it still had a red stain in it even after they cleaned it for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And they just covered up the sofa. They put something over it so we wouldn't be able to see the stains and stuff like that.
Right.
After trying to clean it, and they couldn't get the stains out. So unfortunately, that's part of our trip too. I know it's hard to believe that I'm telling you there are some good things that happen on the MSC, but it is. I mean, I'm like this in life. You get lemons, you got to make some lemonade. Make some lemonade with that lemon that you get. And that's just how we live. We cannot waddle in any negativity. We enjoy cruising, we enjoy traveling, and we're going to tell you just what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have told you that everything was wonderful, everything was great, but I can't.
No.
Unfortunately, I cannot say that. I can tell you that the ship is gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
It is.
And they had a lot of activities for the children. They had all those different slides. The crew they did try to please. I enjoyed, the crew was nice. I mean, there was nothing they could do with the stains. Somebody made the stains. They tried to clean them. That is what that was. But they were so nice. Everybody was so nice. And with that being an international ship and having so many different diversities on that ship, man, I met a lot of nice people. What about you, Dwayne? How did you feel?
I felt good. I enjoyed the whirlpool and the sauna. It was real nice.
Yeah. Speaking of whirlpools and sauna, in our package with the suite, and with our package, which we paid, what included is we had access to the thermal spa every day. And that was really nice. We enjoyed that. It was awesome. And there's some videos out there on that as well that you will be able to see that I'm going to post out here. But yeah, the sauna and the spa was awesome. We really enjoyed that. The food need help. They need a little help, but it wasn't awful. It was not awful.
No.
It wasn't awful. It was, they fed us.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Their shows, man, they had some awesome,
Really did.
awesome shows. Man, the theater, the productions that they put on, they get a double thumbs up on their theater shows. They did an awesome job. The comedy, oh my God. You guys check out that comedy video I'm going to put showing the comedy. That guy was great.
Yes.
He was great. That was really nice. We had a ball. It is a rated R comedy show, so no kids was allowed.
Right.
But he was good. They really did good with their shows. All of their shows, productions, we liked. We really liked the comedy show, the different, theater shows that they put on. It was really good. It was really good. They also had karaoke night. They did the karaoke. What was some of the other things that you liked, Dwayne?
Well, the comedian.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. The comedian, he was good. Yeah, the comedian was good. Let's see. There was just so much going on. The swimming pools. Oh, they offer a lot of areas to go swimming at. They had multiple swimming pools. They had multiple whirlpools. The Bridge of Sighs was awesome. The Affinity Pool, it's beautiful.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, the crew was awesome. The bartenders, y'all look at them videos I got out there. They was working and they were awesome. They were awesome. I will say I did enjoy that cruise. I did, because they treated you nicely. If you asked them for something, they were attentive to what you needed.
Yes.
When we were at them bars and everything, if you needed something, they didn't act like you need to give me a tip. I didn't see a whole lot of tipping going on. I mean, I did tip some, and so did some other people, but it didn't matter if I tipped or if I didn't tip. They were very happy to help, and I loved it. They were very nice, very nice. Now, they did also have a R&B night. You're in the R&B night when he was down there dancing. And I don't know if I'm going to put that video out yet, but we were, our soul night. That was nice, and we were able to get up and dance, and we had a ball with that too. So I appreciate all those little things that, they do measure up. Yes. Let's see. What else did we want to talk about? Wayne, what is something that kind of touched you?
Well, it was the night scenery. You're going out on the edge of the boat, in your room. That was nice.
Yeah,
nice breeze.
Yeah, beautiful nights. They had a lounge, it's like a cigar lounge, or on a deck, a loft is what it's called. Mm-hmm. And it had a bar, and then there's special areas where you can sit down and you can talk inside and out and smoke. And for those that smoke, and that area was really nice. Yes. They also had a casino on, 2 or 3 floors?
It's 3.
Yeah, and the casino, that was really nice, where you could be at a bar and play the casino, and then where some could smoke and some couldn't. I mean, it was really a really nice boat. The boat is beautiful. They went all out on that boat. I give that gets a 10 for me.
Right.
That boat gets a 10.
Really enjoyed myself there.
Yeah, really nice boat. Really nice staff. The crew was really nice. I like the fact, even though we really weren't into children, because this was not children for us on this
Right.
cruise. I also did video with the captain, taking time and talking with the children and asking questions. And I love that. I love that. That was nice. Now, we didn't take my grandchildren, like I said, but I think they would have loved this boat because they have a jungle gym area, and man, and that's like 3 levels itself. It's nice.
Yes, it was.
It is really nice what they've set up for the kids. There's a lot of activities, games for them to play. There's a video game room where they can ride those virtual motorcycles, all that. I mean, and it's a nice size game room. It is really nice. A full a basketball court up there. They had the what was it, Robotron?
Yes.
Robot thing, where you could get on and ride that. Man, the theaters to watch movies at night. Just really nice. The boat is nice. I do know, if I was to go back, first we got to have a handicap accessible room.
Right.
For me to get back on there. That would have to happen. 2, I would love to take my grandchildren on that, because I know they would have really enjoyed that boat.
Yes.
Just in comparison, we went on the Mardi Gras in July of last year, and this one, and on this MSC Seascape,
right.
Far as activities for the children, I'm gonna say MSC. Hey, you got that.
Yes,
you did that.
You
That is a beautiful boat. Now, you got some work to do, MSC, when it comes to the disabled, though.
Yes.
Because we were lost trying to figure our way where we go. We tried to get off the boat a few times and was told we couldn't go this way. We need to turn around and go the other way. Y'all need to work on that. That's for sure.
You're right about that.
Work on that. But we didn't let that stop us. No. We just turned around, and the people that was with us, they went off the boat and they just waited outside for the extra half an hour it took us to get off the boat.
Oh yeah.
So, we got to thank you, all you ones that went with us and was patient and helped us, and thank you for that. I do thank you for that.
Yes.
Yeah, because it wasn't, as far as getting around on that boat, it wasn't easy because, we had some obstacles. But the boat is beautiful. The price was not cheap for us, because $3,500 was not cheap. But we did. But yeah, we did want to experience a lot of the good things with that cruise. So that's why we purchased for the suite, that did include, the spa, and they did include a robe that we had a robe in our room as well. Mm-hmm. Well, not when we first got there, though.
No.
They got it to us a couple of days later, the robe, and the slippers. They did have the slippers in there, the MSC slippers. But y'all, MSC, come on. We paid a lot of money. Do I feel like we got our money's worth? Not really. Not for what we paid, not for what we had to go through,
right.
Not for the full journey. But I can say to anyone that is watching this, I don't say no to MSC, Seascape. Beautiful ship. If you don't have a disability, you're good to go.
Yep.
But if you have a disability, make sure, and very sure, you do get the handicap accessible room.
You're right about that. Yep.
But other than that, man, we went to, we had 4 stops. We went to Jamaica, Grand Cayman Islands, Cozumel, and Nassau, Bahamas.
Yes.
We got off on every port. We did tours. We had a ball. We did. I'm telling you,
did.
we had a ball. We enjoyed, each port. We went to dinner every night on the boat, on the ship. It was really nice. We had a good time. I mean, like I said, my husband fell, and all I could say is get up and wipe yourself off. I mean, we fell, but we got up.
Right.
We got up. Did we get up?
We got up.
All right, and we did that thing, y'all. We had an awesome time. As you see, he got some scars, and he may have scars, forever. And for that, I say MSC. You denied us that wheelchair.
Yes.
That was not good.
No.
But other than that,
we was there to have fun.
And we had a good time anyway. In spite of it all, we had a good time.
Yes, we did.
So, although there are some little side of things, we still rate MSC. Ship gets a 10 for me. How about you, Dwayne?
It gets a 10.
The ship gets a 10. Yes. The activities, the shows, and all of that, they'll probably get about an 8.
Right.
It was good. I enjoyed it. And I do recommend MSC Seascape if you do not have a disability, or if you have a disability,
right,
and you get that handicap accessible room. Okay? I do thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yes.
What about you, Dwayne?
I thank you too.
Yes. And again, if you did not hit that subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe, like and share. And we will see you in the next video.
Yes.
Have an awesome night.
Thank you. Have a nice one.